Hello, welcome to our video. In this video we will learn more about description of each files which I made in our theme directory like footer.php, 404.php, functions.php, header.php, index.php, page.php, sidebar.php and single.php. Okay, let's start by header.php. In this file we mainly put the code of header tag. At first we have to look which is exist in our starting head and closing head element. Mainly we keep the linked lines, or mainly we keep the title, the document type, declaration, and that's mainly these types of files which we used to link with another files. We will keep that in our header tag, and the full header tag we will keep in header.php. In footer.php we will keep the footer code. Mainly we keep the copyright text or our logo or meta post as in as our footer. So if we want to make a footer, then we will code we will put the code in footer.php. In sidebar.php we will put the code of sidebar. If I want to make any sidebar or more than one sidebar, we will put the front end code of sidebar in sidebar.php. In index.php we will keep the front end code of the post types and the custom post types. Look, there are two types of code. One is front end code and one is back end code. Like one codes and one function is used for front end show, and one is used for backend server side supports. So in for server side supports code we keep in only functions.php, and the code which we will used for our front end, that we will keep in header.php, footer.php, sidebar.php, index.php, etc, etc. We in functions.php file we will keep the code of all theme supports and backend development code like custom post type, custom sidebar, custom menu, etc. In 404.php file we will keep that content which I want to show if anyone try to input invalid links or input hacking scripts. In page.php we will put this code in this file for show every page as individual. The code is given below. See, while have posted the post, and we will show the content in our div, page content div, and if we want to make any page title or any page breadcrumbs, then we will put the code in here. And in single.php we will show the post individually. So we cut the post and copy here. Don't need to cut the post, we copy the post and paste here. Then we make some changes for showing individually. We also add a comment tag, and we also add a comment reader, comment counter, and we also add a comment box, and we can also add some social site sharing link. And then we have to know about front page.php. In front page.php if we want to keep any page template as our front page, then we will keep this template in our front page.php. Okay, now we learned about every each file, and we can make a complete theme directory, and we can make all of files, and we know which file is used for which work. Thank you. In next video we will know, or we will learn how to add a theme option feature. In every premium theme we have see a gorgeous theme option. By that we can control our site width, we can upload our logo, and we can update our contact info, we can update our email, we can update our colors, theme scheme, etc. In next video we will learn how to make that by PHP and JavaScript frameworks. Thank you.